guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Shawn. Welcome to my home. I am really glad you're here. Well, today I am actually going to be taking a moment away from my pocket change renovation in my kitchen, which, by the way, is exceeding my expectations on every single level. I hope you guys are enjoying and following that along as well. I'm blowing my own mind with how little this is costing and how amazing it is looking so far. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, now would be a great time to join along and watch this renovation unfold for mere pennies on the dollar. And today I'm going to take a step back from that because it's time to start thinking about my garden for 2024. This year I am actually going to take a different approach to my garden. I'm going to be more realistic and intentional instead of ambitious. My summers are very, very busy around here, which is totally fine by me. But I need to use my time wisely, and a garden takes a lot of time and attention. And last year, it just didn't work out really good. Last year was a very good lesson for me in gardening and how sometimes you have no control over things, and Mother Nature just says, no, it's not gonna happen this year. And that's what I encountered last year. So this year, especially with my renovation in the kitchen, I have a bedroom that needs to be done, my laundry room, my bathroom, so much going on that I just want to keep things as realistic and simple as I possibly can, which means being much more intentional about my garden and what I grow. I did have some tremendous successes last year, such as my hamper potatoes. Those did fabulous. My green beans did amazing, but I also had some failures due to too much rain, so I didn't get much on the cucumbers or tomatoes. My peppers were a little eh. So this year I'm gonna keep it very purposeful, and I was actually thinking like salad. Salad is something that we absolutely love in this house, and I think I would like to grow everything that I need to make my own salad, like lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers. Definitely gonna do hamper potatoes again because those were super successful. I'm gonna do the green beans again. Those turned out fabulous last year. And I'm gonna try my hand at squash again this year, but I'm gonna do it different and see how that unfolds if I get anything better from it. I think I literally got 2 squash last year that were like 6 inches long. I mean, better than nothing, but at the same time, it was really nothing compared to all I thought I was going to get based off of the blossoms and how big it was, and just the rain really messed things up. Now, I love my herb garden as well, but after going through all of my spices and reorganizing them into the new spice cabinet, if you haven't seen that, I'll link that video above. It's where I repurpose an antique jelly cupboard as my new spice cabinet in my kitchen remodel, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. But as I was arranging those and seeing all of the spices I have, lots of things that I like to grow, I still have a ton of to use. And I know fresh is best, but I'm also not about to waste these things. I have a lot of spices and I'm gonna use them. So I'm actually gonna cut down on my herb garden to parsley, chives, and green onion. I love those ingredients fresh. I use them almost every single day in just about every dish that I make, and it just seems more feasible. Now, the surprise that I'm gonna add to my garden this year is actually something that's gonna go with my salad, and that is edible flowers. I am going to add some edible flower varieties to my garden this year. I'm actually going to get some deck railing boxes, and I am going to grow them in the boxes on my upper deck. That's twofold. One, I will use them in my salads. 2, it'll look beautiful up there. And I know you're saying you like edible flowers. What do you want that for? Well, honestly, it just elevates a basic salad to the next level. And who says that it has to be for a special occasion? My husband and myself deserve it every single day. So if I can throw a couple edible flowers in our salad to make it not only taste good, but also beautiful, I'm totally gonna do that. And I have my strawberries, I have my blueberries, I have my asparagus. I'm gonna add a little more asparagus this year. That takes 2 years to get a harvest, so I wanna get more of it in there. I hear the roosters. They're saying good morning. But we're gonna add a little bit more to that. The strawberries and the blueberries, I don't have a lot. The kids just like them in the yard. They like to go over and just pick at them and eat them as they're playing. And that's totally fine with me. It's all part of childhood. So we'll stick with that. But when it comes to the lettuce part of my salad, I have never had good luck growing. Very talkative, they hear me. I have never had good luck growing lettuce outside. I don't know why. It's very tough in my opinion to grow. So this year I am gonna grow it inside. And I've never been able to do that before because the light in my home is not optimal for starting plants or even growing plants. I don't know who designed this house, but they really designed all the windows wrong. But all that is changing this year thanks to today's video sponsor, Barrina. Barrina is a company dedicated to providing high-quality LED lighting solutions to customers worldwide. Established in 2010, their products have illuminated homes and businesses in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Germany, and many, many more. They are a leading brand in plant lighting, and this is the Barrina T10 Vertical Grow Light. It's available in two sizes, 2 feet and 4 feet. This one is the 2-foot full spectrum grow light. What sets them apart from other brands is the inclusion of red wavelength chips, which cater perfectly to the plant's varying needs throughout the different growth stages that it goes through. The Barrina T10 features a vertical stand and emits side illumination, ensuring the plants receive optimal lighting from all angles with its 180-degree range. You could also suspend it overhead horizontally if you prefer. The base is ultra thin with a non-slip design to ensure stability without being chunky. I think it's pretty beautiful. Power cord is over 4 feet long, providing convenience for easy access and use. Nothing irritates me more than a short cord, and thankfully this one does not have that problem. Whether you choose horizontal or vertical, you'll find the installation process easy and assembly simple. Each light kit comes with a grow lamp, the lamp base, 2 hanging clips, and the installation manual. If you want to grow indoors but don't have the best lighting, then a grow light is the way to go. Using one gives you the best chance at cultivating your gardening and plant dreams. Barrina is offering my viewers an exclusive offer using the code ELEMENT2. That's ELEMENTPO. Use that at checkout when you shop the link below in the video description, and this offer is valid until February 28th, 2024. I am so excited to watch the progress of my indoor seeds that now have a really good chance at growing, as well as my existing plants, thanks to this functional and stylish grow light. And thank you to Barrina for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you're like me and need to do some potting indoors sometimes, then this potting hack is definitely for you. I bought myself a 3x3 tarp off of Amazon, very budget friendly. I'll actually put the link down below if you're interested. And I have 4 medium binder clips. And using these items, I am going to make a catch-all for my potting soil and my pots to sit in. And this absolutely contains all of the mess. So good, so easy. This is the only way that I will do this in my house now because it literally is mess free. And these binder clips can be picked up right at Staples, super cheap, a whole big package of them. All you want to do is gather the corners together like so. Use your binder clip, clip it together. Do this to all 4 corners and you will see that it actually makes like this basin, this bowl, this container with sides, if you will. And this is what's going to keep all of that potting soil intact in one spot and not all over my living room. Now, you can also add a little bit of support to the sides if you want with cardboard. I do have 2 pieces of cardboard that I stick in on each side. It just helps to hold it up even more, but it definitely is not necessary. Getting this ready so that I can get my lettuce seeds going. It is a beautiful day outside, but it's super windy and I just don't want to go out there to do it. So I'm busting out my tarp and I'm turning it into my own custom potting bench. I'm just going to fill these containers up with my potting soil. These containers actually came from the dollar store and I like them because they're stackable. They're not heavy enough to go outside, but to start seeds indoors, they're perfect. And where they stack vertically, that's going to go so good with my new Barrina grow light. So I'm going to fill up each of these and then I'm going to get my lettuce seeds in there. And I'm just going with a red and green gourmet blend. We really like that here. I'm carefully poking the holes using a skewer, dropping some seeds down in there, covering it up, definitely giving it some water and some of that Barrina grow light. I have very high hopes that this lettuce is actually going to come through for me. I'm using a very good soil. I'm using a grow light. I'm going to tend to them meticulously, and I am going to do everything within my power to make this happen. So say a prayer for me, cross your fingers, whatever kind of juju you can send my way. I would totally appreciate it. Now, for the cleanup, it couldn't get any easier. After you've scooped up and saved as much of the dirt as you want, simply take the entire thing outside, shake the excess out, remove the clips, fold it up, and it's ready for the next time. I actually keep mine in a very inconspicuous spot in my living room where I can grab it very quickly when I feel the urge to repot or plant something. It really is a great way to contain the mess. Okay, well, I have my garden plan for what I'm going to grow, and I do have seeds left over, and I'm not trying to be wasteful at all, and maybe I'm overthinking the whole thing just completely and entirely too much. I don't know. But I'm not going to use the seeds I have that are in my seed box. I'm gonna order new seeds. I just want to start with everything fresh and new. I actually want to give myself like every fighting chance and possibility that I have to get this garden off the ground and make it absolutely fabulous. And because I'm doing it so thoughtfully and intentionally, it's not a ton of things to get. Like, we're going to go over where everything's going to go. And my list, tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers. I just put the lettuce in. Green beans, carrots, potatoes, chives, parsley, green onion, asparagus. And then for my edible flowers, I want to get some daisies, some pansies, and some nasturtiums. I don't know if I said that right or not. I probably mangled the whole word, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm going to look into. In my quest for avoiding the box stores for getting my seeds from, I came across this company called Renee's Garden, and I actually really, really like this company a whole lot. They are a garden to table seed company, and they only offer non-GMO varieties, which I actually super like as well. You can check them out for yourselves. Definitely worth looking at. It's www.reneesgarden.com. I will drop the link below for you. Make it easy. Just click on it. She's not sponsoring, it's not affiliated. I just did my homework. I thought they were great. I'm gonna order for them, and maybe you might want to peek at them. Now, if you're not sure who Renee Shepherd is, but you really are a garden enthusiast, definitely check it out. It's kind of impressive. I had no idea who she was and what she brought to the culinary world, if you will. She is a pioneering innovator in the gourmet garden world. So definitely check her out, even if it's only to learn what she's all about and what I'm talking about, because I actually thought it was super interesting. And a great company. They're out of Boulder, Colorado, I believe. So I have them up here, and let's go shopping for some seeds. I did research a bunch of companies online before settling on this one. And if you're someone like me that's not real savvy in this world and I don't know what's right and wrong and the best and the worst, I'm just going off of instinct. And all I can do is research and look at reviews and just see what the company stands for. What are they offering? What are the people saying? That's all I can go by. This is such a confusing world to me. I don't know who the best seed company is. I don't know what the best seed varieties are. I just know what I'm drawn to. And Renee's Garden has a good product, it seems. So I'm putting all my eggs in one basket here with her. And even though I'm not getting every single thing that I need for my garden, I'm putting a huge dent in what I need to get. And I'm giving myself a head start. I'm going to start all of these inside and really like pray on my knees with my fingers crossed that all of them come up, that everything works, and that I have a nice little garden this year. The kids love gardening. I love gardening. I love eating what I grow, and I can't do it on a large scale, but being able to enjoy a salad every other night isn't a bad trade-off either. So I'm really going to try to give this my all and get what I need to get here. And this is a good start, I think. This is a good amount of seeds. And I think it's an actual fair price. It's definitely more than just running to my local box store, but I'm not all about supporting the box store. If I can support another business that has a superior product, I am all about that. So, fingers crossed to Renee's Garden. I'm placing my order and I can't wait to get my seeds and see what they do. Where do you guys get your seeds from? Do you just go to the store and grab them? Do you have a specific website you order from? Where do you get your seeds? Let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know why you love them. What makes these seeds so special? And how do you get such a fabulous garden? Teach me, oh wise ones. My computer automatically checks for all these like discounts and coupons, which I love. And that's what it's doing right now. Let's see what it comes up with. All right. That gave me almost $9 off. So we are going to continue to payment. There we go. Perfect. So I will get my seeds in the mail, and then once I get them, I'm going to get those started. And I am super excited to use my new Barrina grow light to help me get these going. That is going to be fabulous. And now that that is done, let me show you where everything's going to go in the garden. I have a container garden, so it's actually a very fabulous little container garden that I love. And this is the layout of it. This is my upper deck right here. And these are going to be on the railings. So this is where the flowers are going to go. I'll do that again here. I think that's going to look really good. It is going to be twofold. Like I said, we get to eat them and they're going to look beautiful for my upper seating area when we have company or when we're just enjoying our pool in the beautiful outdoors. Now, these are going to be the hamper potatoes. I might use my own potatoes. I still have some left from last year's harvest, and see if I can't get those cultivated, get those to go, and maybe use those. I'm going to look into that. But this is where my hamper potatoes go. I will put the peppers up here. They did fabulous up there last year. These are permanent. This is the blueberries. This is the asparagus. And these are the strawberries. Now up here in their separate containers, each one of these will be a variety of tomato. I had my beans growing in this section here. So that's what I'm going to do. Again, they did really good last year. I am going to do the cucumbers along the edge in this bed because it'll grow up the trellis. I have one of those prairie wagon trellises that goes from bed to bed, and the cucumbers love to vine right up the top of that. I'm also going to put my carrots here. We'll divide the space in half. I'm gonna do, this is going to be green onion, and then this will be chives, And this will be parsley. Now I have some existing strawberries here that we transplanted last year. Might put some like peppers as a barrier. And then what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add over here and over here. I want to add squash. And there you have it. That is my 2024 garden plan. I think it's a good plan. Well guys, thank you so much for joining me as I took time out of my busy schedule in life to plan my all-important garden for 2024. We have it mapped out. I have my seeds ordered. There's still a few things I need for the garden itself, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Not quite yet. We're off to a good start. I did not put it off to the last minute like I always do, so I'm super proud of myself there. And I have high hopes for this garden of mine this year. I think it's gonna do okay. I'm really gonna give it a go. It's very simple and basic. I think it's a good plan I have here. So once again, thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now is a good time to do so. I share all things homemaking, which includes this massive pocket change renovation that I am doing room by room through my house using basically no money whatsoever and thrifting and DIYing my way through the entire process, and it's coming out fabulous. If that sounds like something right up your alley, you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. You won't believe the things that are happening in my kitchen, and I'm excited to take you guys further into this journey. It is getting so good, but I'm also getting antsy for the bedroom and the bathroom and the laundry room, so I'm sure I'll be bouncing all over the place, and I would love to have you there bouncing around with me. So once again, thank you so much for joining me today as I planned out my garden, and I will see you guys again real soon. Bye.